Hi everybody, welcome to Cautiously Poptimistic, a pop culture news comedy show for the month of April 2017. I'm your host Dave, hoping you notice my new suit without making a big deal of it, Columbo. And today we've got a packed show with stories about Republicans agreeing with climate change, as long as the climate that's changing is our expectations of internet privacy, John and Taint plus Faint, and if a show's ratings fall in the middle of a season and no one is around to see it, does it make a finale? Let's get to the news. Former reality star John Gosselin is reaching closer and closer to his final form of Ascension cloud of Axe body spray, as he is now a club DJ and exotic dancer, tweeting a picture that reminds me of a magic eye drawing, because as you stare at it, you see things that were there the whole time. This is a big change from his last job as a line cook at TGI Fridays. That's right, he's gone from stripping spuds to stripping studs, switching shifts while filling salt and pepper to swiveling hips while playing salt and pepper, from grinding Parmesan cheese to grinding your coworker Kathy. Happily telling Entertainment Tonight, quote, "Being part of something is a blessing. Since I joined, I felt like I belonged to something and I'm not just out there on my own." A nice sentiment, to which I'm sure his kids responded, "Wow, glad you finally feel like part of a team. Gosh, if only something else had come along sooner to give you that wonderful sense of community." Cough, cough. Congress has passed a law allowing internet service providers to sell our browsing data, bringing us one step closer to the futuristic tailored advertising in Minority Report.
John Anderson provides gourmet cuisine.
John Anderson, you could use a Guinness right about now.
And after the pictures I had to search for in the last story, I can't wait to go to the mall and hear a voice tell me what I must be in need for. The legislation was passed under the radar very quickly by Republicans, who are basically saying when it comes to our history online, let's get that information out there, but when it comes to Trump's history with Russia, well, there's channels to this, so look, there's going to be hearing. Things like this take some time. If the government is only obsessed with what we're Googling, can I make a suggestion? Contestants of Eden, a BBC4 series in which survivalists spent a year in the Scottish wilderness, have recently returned to society, surprised to learn that the show was effectively cancelled after airing only 4 episodes and hasn't been on TV in months, achieving the monumental feat of making reality TV even more pointless. Although, a bunch of people realizing they aren't reality show stars would be a great reality show. What's more interesting, another take on people in the woods struggling to start a fire, or people at a grocery store failing to use their celebrity to get a discount on Miracle Whip, or for some reason, as they call it in Britain, Marvel Paste? The new Wonder Woman trailer is getting some criticism as eagle-eye viewers picked up on a quick scene revealing the Amazonian warrior shaves her armpits, which some see as a surrender to male standards of beauty. Because if there's one place we should all go for advice on the female body, it's comic books. Listen, while Wonder Woman is a strong female role model today, she was created by a man, possesses a superpower that seems to serve only to cater to male submission fantasies, barely wears any clothes, and seemingly hasn't been drawn with armpit hair in the character's nearly 80-year history. So it's an uphill battle to imply that she's always been a feminist icon, just like it's an uphill battle to imply Ice Cube has always been interested in law enforcement. Also, lack of armpit hair? Based on the track record of the DC Cinematic Universe, we should be way more worried about the lack of humor, tonal consistency, coherent editing, inspired casting, subtlety, or fun. You know what? Actually, I take it back. I hope DC takes these criticisms to heart during post-production, because that would mean something that I can't believe that I get to say out loud. CG Pit Hair. Incidentally, CG Pit Hair is also the name of my punk band out of Bushwick. Well, that's it for this episode. Please subscribe on our YouTube page, like and share, all of that stuff. Follow me on Twitter, and as a reminder, I'll be performing stand-up comedy at the Comic Strip April 4th at 9 p.m. and the Cobra Club April 8th at 10 p.m. That's going to do it for this episode. Until next time, let's stay cautiously poptimistic.